that, you know, they messed up once by releasing him. Now they're doing it again, they're messing up again. They just don't know how to angle him. They just don't want him in their care. So what they're doing is throwing him back into the public, and I think it's wrong. You know, I'm more fearing now that someone is going to mistaken someone else's Venables and do someone who's innocent harm. That's my biggest fear now. My other fear is because he's so well protected and cared for on the inside and got given everything he asked for, he's now going to be looking over his shoulder on the outside. He's not going to be able to angle life. His name's going to be changed again, so he's got to adjust to his new name. He's got to adjust to new surroundings. You know, he is going to constantly be looking over his shoulder, and he's not going to like that life. So what is he going to do? To go back into prison to get even longer? Because if he goes back into, well, I know for a fact he will go back into prison. And once he gets back there, he's going to protect us once again with everything. He's going to be given everything again.
Do you feel let down by the government, by the authorities?
I totally do feel let down, but more importantly, I feel like I've let James down because, you know, all the fight that I've done over the past 20 years, and as I've just said to you, I thought I was finally getting somewhere, and for them just to push me off that cliff, you know, it's just, I can't believe how I'm getting treated, and I don't know why they're treating me like this.
Do you trust that the authorities can monitor him properly?
No, definitely not. They couldn't monitor him the first time. What makes them so sure they're going to monitor him now? They haven't got a clue. I think they're not doing the jobs properly. They've got jobs there to do and they're not doing them. You know, they let him slip through the fingers the first time round, so no doubt it's going to happen again. He got away with so much. He was entering Merseyside, he was going to Everton games, he was drinking in Liverpool. They were all breaches of his parole, and not once was he lifted. Not once. So he's going to do it again because he got away with so much the first time. He's going to think he's untouchable again, and he's going to go and do even worse. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Do you know what? In the beginning, I never said lock him up and throw away the key. I've never said that. All I wanted was for them to do some time for that crime that they committed. They took my baby's life. They took a child's life. You know, James never got the chance to start his first day at school because of them too. If they'd have saved minimum 15 years is what I asked for, you know, I wasn't happy with that, but I would have learned to live with it. But if they'd have done 15 years in an adult prison, they'd have been walking out anyway. No one would have been saying, no one would have been in an uproar. As I said, at least they've done some time, and I'd have been getting on with my life. But you know what? I've been forced to fight and fight, and I am thorn in the government side, and I don't care. But you know what? The more they back at me, the stronger I'm getting, and I will come back.